The role of indie games in pushing gaming boundaries. 1. Creative freedom without corporate constraints, unleashing innovation. Indie developers have the freedom to create without the pressures of big corporations. This lack of oversight allows for risk-taking and experimentation with new ideas, genres, and mechanics, which mainstream games may avoid due to commercial risks. 2. Exploring unique storytelling, diverse narratives and themes. Indie games often focus on storytelling that deviates from the norm, exploring deeper emotional or social themes. Games like Celeste and Undertale address issues such as mental health and morality, pushing gaming as an art form to new heights. 3. Pioneering new game mechanics, fresh and innovative gameplay. Indie developers frequently experiment with innovative game mechanics, from nonlinear narratives to creative use of physics. Titles like Hollow Knight and Cuphead have introduced challenging, yet rewarding gameplay systems that stand out from traditional AAA games. 4. Breaking visual boundaries, artistic styles over graphics power. While AAA games often focus on hyper-realistic graphics, indie games prioritize unique art styles and creative visuals. Games like Gris and Limbo showcase how artistic expression can enhance storytelling, providing immersive experiences with distinct visual identities. 5. Fostering diverse game genres, variety over mainstream appeal. Indie games have broadened the scope of genres, giving rise to titles that fall outside the typical action or adventure mold. From farming simulators like Stardew Valley to atmospheric puzzlers like Inside, indie developers thrive in genre diversity, appealing to niche audiences. 6. Providing personal game development journeys, close developer-player connection. Indie game developers often share their personal journeys with players, creating a sense of community. Platforms like Kickstarter have enabled developers to fund projects directly with player support, fostering close developer-player relationships and allowing gamers to have a hand in shaping the game's final product. 7. Leading the way in accessibility, games for everyone. Indie developers are often at the forefront of making games more accessible to a wider audience. With options for different difficulty levels and customizable controls, indie games offer inclusive gaming experiences for players of all abilities. 8. Lowering entry barriers for new developers, encouraging growth in the industry. The indie game movement has inspired many budding developers to pursue their passion, as digital distribution platforms like Steam and itch.io provide opportunities to publish games. These platforms have democratized the industry, allowing small teams or even solo developers to share their work with the world. 9. Challenging corporate gaming culture, redefining success metrics. Indie games challenge the idea that bigger budgets equal better games. Success for indie titles isn't measured solely by sales but by player reception and impact. Games like Hades have shown that indie titles can achieve critical and commercial success, reshaping the gaming landscape. 10. Influencing the future of AAA games, mainstream developers taking notes. As indie games push boundaries in innovation, major studios are taking note. Many AAA developers are incorporating indie-like storytelling, art direction, and mechanics into their games, blurring the lines between indie and mainstream titles, and helping evolve the industry as a whole.